What the heck? How big is that piece of flint? I thought he was going to have a bundle of flint and he's come out with that big giant mega flint boulder. Well, hello, shirlierox here. We're looking today at a game called Dawn of Man. Now, this is by Megaloceros studio. So, if you've not heard of them before, check out a game called Planetbase they have done. And this is the new game. It's a survival city builder type of game. And it's set in the Stone Age. And it takes you all the way up to the Iron Age. And it's got like hunting, crafting, it's got building, it's got woolly rhinos, you can just see them running around in the background. So I'm going to go through the tutorial mode for this because it's pretty decent and it'll explain the basics of the game, and it'll show you and give you a bit of a flavour for the game, so you know if you want to see more of it on the channel. So let's do tutorial. Okay, so it gives you loads of good little tips, this game, and all the splash screens. So for instance, this one, it's hard to achieve large population in the early eras. Only with farming and other technologies you'll be able to sustain a large settlement. And that is why you'll soon find that out, because food is hard to come by. So yeah, I've had many people suddenly decide to leave my my village through no fault of my own and not having food. Okay, so tutorial's decent, so let's go and check it out. So here we all are. Here is my little settlement. So welcome to Dawn of Man. In this game you control a band of ancient humans striving for survival. This tutorial explains the basics of the game, as it says here, and you can also check the in-game help for more advanced directions. So we're going to go through all the tutorials. So Dawn of Man uses FPS style camera controls. So WASD moves us that way. Q and E rotates the camera, there we go, and mouse wheel scrolls in and out. Right, you can also pivot the camera around like wee, like this, and yeah, we're just going to go through all the tutorials. So the first things first, one of the first things to do for food is fish. So you need two things for fishing. You need a fishing rod, we've got a wooden harpoon up there, and you need a river. So you click on the river. Now, you'll notice it's divided up into different areas. Now, this is like a hunting area. And you'll see this area's got that amount of fish and that amount of mud. Mud, don't worry about, that comes up later. Fish, we're on 100%, so we're going to go and fish that area. So you click on that. Now, someone is going to go over there and start fishing. Right. Next, you should be gathering basic materials. So, first two things we need to get is flint. So we'll click on gather. I'll gather a piece of flint or a stack of it, and then we're going to gather some sticks as well. Okay, so as you can see, someone is going to go and do this. Now if you go ahead and check this camera out, watch this. If you click on this, you can actually watch them do it. So Ka, the child female, is off to collect me some sticks. There we go. You can still control the game speed while you're in this mode as well. So you're off doing that. You've got your little bundle of sticks. I can come out of that and maybe check out the mining over here. So you're collecting bits of flint. There we go. Well done. You now know how to assign tasks to your people. This is a good way of micromanaging them. Excellent. Well, I want you to get this stuff. Too much micromanagement is tedious and inefficient, so we need to cover work areas. So work areas are when you actually assign a task to an area rather than clicking on an individual thing. What the heck? How big is that piece of flint? I thought he was going to have a bundle of flint and he's come out with that big giant mega flint boulder. Okay, so work areas, as I was saying, these are areas that you assign a task to an area. So gather sticks. Now if we do Z and C, we can make it bigger or smaller. So if I wanted just a narrow area like this and say I only want sticks in that area, or I could expand it and go get all the sticks in this area, but there's no sticks down there, so that'd be pretty much pointless. Over there would be pretty good, so it's the choice. I could do it over there, but it's further to walk, and I could do it over here, but it's nearer, but there's not as many sticks. But there should be enough for the tutorial, so we'll assign that one. Right, next up is fish. So we mentioned before about fishing the different sectors. Now, if you position it just right, you can do multiple sectors. So if I position that there, someone is going to fish that sector and that sector. As you can see, they're currently fishing in that sector. Nice. Right, now we need to do the other ones. We need to do a flint. So again, it's important to select the right number. So that's only 1 flint area there. That is 3. That is 4. Nice. And the last one to do, I believe, is the wild plants. So we need to choose where we want to harvest wild plants. So that's things like berries and other resources. There we go. That's a nice little node there. So we'll get all of those. Nice. And then they'll go off and work in those areas. Right. By default, only 1 person at a time will go to any given work area, but you can increase this if required. So that is really important to do. So for flint, we want to put 2 people in that area. So we'll stick that on 2. I'm also going to increase the size of that as well. So they will collect up to 20 for that. And the same for sticks. I want 20 sticks, and I want 3 people working in that area. So you'll see them all go to the different areas now. There we go. We've got people collecting sticks, people collecting flint. Well done. Your people will now continuously gather resources until the limit is reached. Berries can only be gathered in summer, so that is an important thing. So berries are over here. If you notice here, I'm actually collecting these berries because it is actually summer, which you can tell up here. Whereas in winter, I can't collect those. Right, and the next thing, crafting. So we get to build us a crafting hut. So we're going to stick that down. Now for that we need 2 dry skin and we need 4 sticks. Luckily I have some dry skin. I've got 2 dry skin and I do have some sticks. So this should get built pretty quickly. Okay, we can speed it up. So they are gathering sticks. It is taking a while to collect all these. There we go. We're building this now, which is good. The sticks are getting filled up. We've got 2 areas here as well. We've got a stone area and a wooden pile area. So stone gets dumped in there. Wooden pile gets dumped in there. Okay. You can actually zoom in and see these building this as well, which is pretty cool. So look at this. We are building a crafting area. So we've got our little logs there we can sit on. We've got our little canopy to protect ourselves from the elements. Nice little bearskin rugs there to make it look all nice and trendy. And we've got some pots. And look, they are really happy with that. Looks like they're looks like this bit of a caveman rave. Some bones there as well. Okay, nice. Finished building that now. Right. So crafting. So to craft tools, we need to build the tools in this. We need to make some wooden spears and some bifaces. So bifaces are like a butcher's. Well, they're like a primitive knife. So we're going to build 3 of them and 3 spears. So bifaces are made from pieces of flint, and the spears are made from sticks. So let's speed this up. We should have enough to build both of those. And we're also getting XP here as well, which is going up here. As you can see, I'm getting various XP there. Nice. Let's zoom past that. Okay. Now if you click on this, you can actually see what we're making. So this is the crafting queue. We're making these little knives first. And what are you making? He's making spears. And then they pair up here. So we've got 1 spear and we've got 1 knife. We need 3 of each. So I'm going to speed this up and let them carry on. And they do other little tasks. Like for instance, they keep going and cooking themselves meals. So that one's hungry, so it's eating eating a raw fish. Are you cooking it? I think no. I think you're literally eating the raw fish. Okay, we've nearly crafted all our stuff now. Last thing's getting made now. So we've got the 3 knives, and we need 1 more spear. Nice, we've done that now. You now have all the tools we need to go hunting. Excellent. So now we get to talk about the Primal Vision. So Primal Vision is a tool for helping you decide what to hunt. So this is in Primal Vision mode when you press tab. So I'm looking for something green to hunt. So what's near? So there's a little ibex ram over. Are they called ibex rams or is it just an ibex? These are, this will give me two skin, 4 meat and 2 bones. We're going to go and hunt this. So we just click on this, get rid of that. And now it's going to automatically assign someone to go and hunt that. So I think it depends on who's actually 3 at the moment. He looks like, oh no, he's carrying stuff. He's gone to sleep, so he's not going to go and do it. Someone should go and do it though. I think someone's going to do it when they've all rested. They are all pretty tired at the moment. Here we go. This looks like a hunter going out. So you're actually hunting this deer. Well, this ibex. So if we go over here, we can see it. So they get into range, and just before they get into range, they enter stealth mode to try and creep up on it. So here it is over here. So there we go. We are hunting it. Nice, clean kill. That's 1 hit. Right, once it's dead, we will then come along and disembowel it and take the meat off it and take it back to camp. So we'll watch that. So as you can see, we're going to skin this and we're going to get the hide, the meat and the bones off it. Okay. There we go. And then eventually we can actually use that stuff. Right, now it says about hunting, so you can hunt different things with different numbers of people. So I'm going to send 2 people to go and hunt something over there. Well, 3 people I think I've selected there. Now we do need to select more than 2, I believe. Let's send you all 3 of you to go and hunt that. Excellent. You can also check out the helping game for more detailed instructions on possible ways of controlling your people. So they're all going to go off and hunt that. And we are going to get on with making some dry skin. So dry skin is made from a production rack. So we need to build us a skin dryer. We need to make 2 for this task. So we'll put them next to each other. And the skin dryer is made from 4 sticks. So we need 8 sticks in total, but because we increased it to 20, we've got more than enough sticks. So hopefully we're going to get that built pretty soon. Those others are all swimming over there, and they're going to go hunt this donkey. There we go. Hunting the donkey. There we go. We've got an XP point for that as well. You do get XP points for doing various tasks. One of them is like hunting a different animal for the first time, so that's why we got that one. And we are going to make some skins. Well, we're going to cure some skins. So we need to get these built. So we need 4 sticks for this. So these look like these should be doing it soon. Need someone free to actually do it. There you go. That's partially done. There we go. We're finally getting it built. Now they build a nice little framework, and once they built the framework, they will put the skins on it and they will dry them, which is awesome. Okay, let's speed this up. Now the good thing about this is they put the skins on it, and they do actually, you can actually tell when they're dried that they go a different colour. All items go a different colour when they're cooked or, you know, like dried. For the hides. So we've got 2 skin racks there. Now these actually fit 2 skins on either side. If I go to the camera mode, you can actually see this much better. So as you can see, I've got 2 skins on there. Someone's going to go and put another skin on here in a second. There we go. Here comes this marvellous one. Look at him. I'll put them skins on. Nice. Now you can't unfortunately click on it and see how far it is dried when you're in that mode, so you do have to click on it, and you can see down here the progress bar. So we're on 50% done. We're gonna wait till we get to like nearly 100%, and I'll show you what I mean about the 2-tone colour thing. Okay, 195. That'll do. Right, let's zoom in. Now, if you keep an eye on this now, you should see these skins change colour. So these are all like raw skins. There you go. So that is a dry skin and that is a raw skin. And then once it's actually cured, it turns into a dry skin, which you can use in building buildings and stuff like that. Okay, speed it up. That one's taking long to do because I put that one much later. Right, we are waiting for them to dry 2 skins. So there we go, finally done it. And as it said there, dry skins are super important because you use them in building buildings and items. In the game you earn knowledge points, so knowledge means prizes. Now knowledge points are actually in here. Now knowledge points are gained, as I said, by doing various tasks like hunting a first type of animal, building a first type of item, and we are now going to spend 5 of our points and unlock food drying. Now food drying is super important because it's basically given us the ability to cure our food so it lasts longer. Now I'm going to build this. This is going to be a storage hut, and this is where we're going to store our food and stuff. So we're going to build that, and we're also going to build a food dryer. So they're going to dry the meat and fish on that, and then they're going to store it in there. Okay, so we do need a fair old amount of materials for that. So we still need another 2 dry skins for that, and we need 4. We need 2 sticks now. Okay, that's getting built. Hopefully the skins are gonna carry on getting caught on there, and this drying rack needs a lot of sticks. Okay, that's now getting built. So yeah, now you do need the storage because this eventually will get full up, and you need somewhere to store all your meat and food and fish. So this is a good place for it to be. So these store 12 slots. Each of these can have 10 items of the same type, and this has got my food. My food is going to get dried on here. Currently it's being stored in here. You can see it does deteriorate though. So look, I have actually got 2 things of fish there, which, oh nice, that fish has just actually rotted, I think. Yeah, that's what happens if the bar goes right down. You do actually lose your stuff. Now, can I actually hunt anything else? I don't think I can because the tutorial doesn't want me to just yet. Yeah, so we need to cure 1 dried meat and 1 dried fish. So they're going to get automatically added to here. And we are starting the curing process. As you can see, stuff's getting added on. Meat's getting cured. Fishes are getting cured. Nice. Now, I don't think I've actually got much meat left now. Nope, I've got no meat left, so hopefully this cures and it doesn't go off before. Imagine if that meat rots as I'm trying to cure it. That would be a bit embarrassing. It looks like we should be good. It's nearly 50% done. There we go. And as all the other stuff is carrying on going in the background, so we're carrying on doing the skins. We've collected 20 sticks, 23 flint, so we've hit all our limits. And we're just waiting to make 1 dried meat and 1 dried fish. Looks like we should be able to do this soon. 79%, 83. This is on speed up mode as well. Now if we actually go to this, we might be able to see this change colour. So as you can see, it's all pretty much uniform colour between the fish and the meat at the moment. And when it does dry out, hopefully you'll be able to spot it. There you go. That fish has just dried. Remember to always dry your food and keep it in a storage structure to preserve it. I don't think the meat's dried yet. Now, continuous production. So, as it's so tedious to do a lot of these tasks, there you go, the meat has changed colour, those 2. Yeah, as it's so tedious to do a lot of these tasks, what you can do is you can do continuous production. So, if we come up to the crafting thing up here, and if we right click, so the animated circle goes round, it will then automatically produce the item for you until you hit a limit. I think the default limit it makes is 10. So, yeah, they'll produce it until they hit the resource limit, which is 10, I believe. If everyone's well fed and taken care of, then people will join us. So, they will join us when we have more tents. So, do you know what we need? Yes, we need more tents. So let's quickly get this round and place it. We're going to do 2 tents. Now, we need 2 tents, we need 8 wood, and we need 4 skin. So, we've got 6 skin, so we've got enough to build that, so both of those are going to get done. And meanwhile, these are carrying on building that task from before, you remember? So, they're going to make the knives, the spears, and the harpoons until they hit the amount, so we've still got space for a few more of those at the top. And as I said, it's 10 as the default amount. Whew, I feel like we've covered quite a lot already. Pretty good going. Okay, so the house is getting built there. The last house needs to get built though, so we have got some wooden stuff that needs doing to that. These are all busy crafting, which is good. Last house is getting built. Oh, another thing I didn't mention before is the housing population. Now, it was red before, which means there wasn't enough population. Well, there wasn't enough capacity for the population. So each of these can house 3 people. So before I had 7 people and 6 houses. Well, 2 houses, 6 accommodation. Now I've got 3 houses and I can accommodate 9. So yeah, that's what that means. If you see the odd colour up there, it means you've not got enough houses. Okay, we're building our last little house now. And then we are going to, yeah, we're going to have definitely enough for more people to join us. Okay, crafting's still carrying on up there, which is good. In fact, he's doing more crafting. What's he making? Spears, I think. He's making wooden harpoons. So we've got 7 of those, 6 of those, and 6 of those. Nearly at the limit for all of those. Which is good. Right, we've finished building those 2 tents. New humans will now join your settlement. Your settlement can also grow when your people reproduce. So you can have babies and get people that way, which is good. Well done, you now know the basics of how to run a settlement. Note there are quite a few other mechanics in the game that are not explained here. You can get more info from loading screen, UE tooltips, or in-game help menu. So that is it. That is a tutorial. So what do you think? What do you think of the game so far? I think it looks pretty awesome, and I've actually played, I have been playing the free play mode, and that is pretty awesome. So free play mode is the Continental Dawn area. Now there is these little survival, if you go to challenges, now these modes here, now these are actually unaccessible because you need to unlock milestones. I've unlocked 1, you see here, so I accumulated 3 units of meat and 3 units of berries in hardcore mode. Next one is survive for 2 years. Next one is unlock the Mesolithic area, and the various ones for all of those. I'll go through them all, and then you can pause it and have a little look at them. And hopefully that will unlock something in challenge mode. There's also community. There's no community scenarios at the moment, but yeah, so free play would be the one to go into. So with that, you can choose different starting locations, you can choose difficulty. Now, if I play this again, let me know if you want me to play this again. I'm going to play hardcore. You can't pause it. You get a lot of raiders and the animals are aggressive. So if you do want to see some more of this on the channel, let me know in the comments box below. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm shirlierox. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.